So, good morning. This is my reading for the week ahead. Really trying to check into the collective energies and find a little bit of help and guidance for all of us, me included, in these mad, mad times. So, the first card, the card for the feeling for the coming week, is the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I have very mixed feelings about this card. It's not always my favourite card, if I'm honest. There's a sense of the overwhelm, the clutter, that tower, to be honest, with the two people at the bottom with the blue and the red, reminds me a little bit too much of another tower in the tarot deck. But for this week, to me, the Ten of Pentacles is about community. And I think in these difficult times, whether that's to do with, fires in America or COVID or lockdown or financial implications, there are so many things that are impacting all of us at the moment. Community, whether that's online, spiritual, family, neighbours, working together, I think that has to be the essence for this week. Lovely to have people here. Hi, Jackie. Good morning. One of the reasons that this is late today is because I actually went and stayed at some friends last night and just took a total break just for one night, and it made a real difference to be able to be supported and cooked for and just to get away. So I think this week, strengthen your connections. Okay, that is going to be different for each one of us. Okay, like I say, whether that's reaching out and offering to do something for a neighbor, whether that's asking for help, whether that's just checking in with friends and family, whether that's online or local, we need to strengthen our support systems right now. I think it's really, really important. The advice is the Ace of Swords. I mean, I love this card. It's a real favourite of mine. It's a powerful card, and I am not going to define this for any one of us. I think it's going to be different for each one of us. This single sword here, this is truth. It's honesty. The Ace of Swords shows you that honesty will break through the material world. This crown represents the material world. If you're aware, I won't retell it now, but Google it if you don't know. Very much to do with the Emperor's new clothes. It's very much about seeing through illusions and delusions. Honesty will break through the material world. It will bring peace. That's the olive branch, and it will bring success or victory. That's the laurel branch. I would say this week, don't accept anything that anyone says unless you really trust the person that's telling you, or you've checked your sources. And this is going to be about everything. This is a political world. It's the pandemic. It's actually, I think, for each and every one of us now, staying safe, surviving and thriving in this new dystopian fiction we seem to find ourselves in. It involves making connections. It involves creating support networks, whether that's emotional, spiritual or local. And it involves really each one of us listening to the truth, speaking our truth, and being honest. And the outcome, where will this get to? The Eight of Pentacles. This is about I do think there is a real, and I found myself the last few days really slipping into watching the news a bit too much. And the more you get or the more I got distracted by the news, the more I could feel that my anxiety levels were going up, the less focused I was on my home, my children, my work. And this isn't about ignoring the outer world. This is about trying to see the truth in the situation. But in the end, living your life on a daily basis to the very best of your ability. And I guess maybe that's what we need in these very difficult times. Just coming right the way back, we definitely need... I think I've had a problem with comments, so I've suddenly had a whole load come through at the same time. So what I will do is I will go back and I will check all of the comments at the end just to say hi to people. But just to come back to this, what we need in these difficult times, we need a sense of community. We need to feel that we've got people around us, like I say, whether that's online, whether that's local, that will support us, that we can support. We definitely need to be looking for the truth behind everything. But in the end, there comes a point when we need to get on with our life's work, whether that's raising children, working in an office, whatever work, your life's work means to you, we actually need to get on with it and do the best that we can. Okay? And the card at the bottom of the pack, the Lovers. This is a really powerful card. This is it's got so many big meanings that I love it a lot. At the end, this is about surrender and choice. And just checking, lovely to have people here. Yes, it is very strange here, slightly bleary-eyed after perhaps drinking too much wine, to think that it's evening in Australia. I love the way that works. I love the way technology actually can bring us together. The Lovers, it's about choice. At the end, the one thing that we all have is choice. How you choose to respond to somebody on Facebook, in an argument, in your family, how you choose your attitude towards these difficult times, that is a choice. Okay? We all have a choice there. My choice in these difficult times, oddly, is totally summed up by these cards that I did deal them, I didn't pick them. I choose to build better bonds with people around me. And I'm really lucky that Zoom's allowed me to actually connect with people further away as well as locally. I choose to look for the truth behind everything when I can. And I choose to still live my life to the best that I can. And I choose my attitude each day. So I hope that helps. I guess it's a calming week. It's a powerful week. It's a week of establishing ourselves based on astrology. From the little I've read, and I'm not an astrologer by any amount, it's just going to get a little bit more difficult. So I guess strengthen yourself, ground yourself, get on top of your mental health this week so we can ride out the bumps together. I know I missed my Facebook Live last week on the Thursday. Yeah, I'm trying to do this. I'm just trying to establish my mental health and my boundaries at the moment, and just try and get on that even keel so that I can ride out any bumps in the road. I hope you can do the same. For those of you that I've lost track of exactly where all the fires are now, for those of you that are affected by those, stay safe. It looks truly very, very difficult times. Even though I'm not as active in my group as I would like to be, if you need help, if you need advice, go there, join in and ask for it, because there's some incredibly wise people in that group, and I will keep an eye on as well. Look after each other, okay? And make the best of this week. Have lots of fun. I'm going to go and drink a very strong coffee before my client arrives.